Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Antigonus Gaming. I hope you are all doing great on this fine day. We are playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Chapter 2. A new journey begins in the Grasslands, and today we will just be doing some quests, some exploration, and whatnot. I said in the last video how I'm going to try to structure these exploration chapters. I'll do about an hour of content from each region to give you a feel of what the region looks like, and you know, you can see the expanse of it, because that is a big part of the appeal of Rebirth. But we're not going to go through and comb through the, you know, hours and hours and hours of content in every single region, just because that drags on and the pacing is not the best. So first we're going to talk to this guy. He's the mayor of Calm.
One at a time.
He's just he's a dark-skinned guy in a fancy suit, so
I was starting to worry. I thought you were here to fix them. Never mind.
Older-looking guy.
We're more like demolition experts. So unless you want us to blow something up.
How can you make jokes at a time like this? It's downright distasteful.
Anyway, what's going on?
It's the Mako pipeline. It sprung a leak. I paid a wandering Merc to patch the thing up. I certainly wasn't about to fiddle with critical infrastructure as a layman, though I thought I'd hear back from them by now.
A Merc?
Yep. Some hotshot from Midgard's Undercity, or so they claim.
Sounds like a pro we ought to get to know.
Oh, you'd like to meet them? Well, if you're that keen, would you mind delivering a message for me while you're at it?
So we'll wire about the
It's your
pipeline.
standard Mako pipeline, really. Carries a portion of Midgard's yield straight to us. We'd be lost without it. Hence my anxiety. We need it fixed ASAP. Our tank's got some left, but we'll soon be running on fumes. Makes me sick to my stomach to watch our supply slowly dwindle like this.
That's rough, man. But hey, good opportunity to wean yourselves off that poison.
Okay, now that one was funny.
So we'll ask about the Merc.
Our town technician's laid up in bed at the moment, recovering from a fiend attack. We asked Shinra to send someone to fill in, anyone who knows the work, but we haven't heard back. Fortunately for us, that mercenary rolled into town. Without him, we would have been up a creek.
So now I will take the job.
You will? Capital! Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Fritz Bellinger, the mayor here. I'm sure that mercenary is hard at work over at the warehouse outside of town. Mind asking them to give us an update on the repairs? A simple, it's coming along, would suffice. Everyone, please.
So Mayor Fritz is asking us for help. You know, he's an older dude, so he don't want to mess around with it.
So you don't know who he was talking about?
Nope, not a clue.
So the reason Barrett...
Most Undercity Mercs don't go bragging about being ex-soldier.
So, the reason Barrett was with us is because that side quest is with Barrett. So we've got a couple more we've got another side quest we can pick up, in town. So now that the Shinra soldiers are gone, all the people are out and about again. So I'll have to find my way through town here. Trying to figure out where to go. Alright, so I want to go back to the village center. Oh. So when you're running around town, the two people in your combat party will be with you, and the other characters will just be in town doing something. Like we just walked by Aerith. She's, you know, just hanging out because we're in town, not really in danger at the moment. So we're gonna, we crossed the wrong bridge. So let's see here. There's a bar I think I can go into.
The troopers want me. Me. If they want you, there's terrorists.
I don't want to deal with that. That's part of it.
Took a wrong turn the other day.
I am Baron Kylegate.
Side hustle. Aha, okay. So first we go to this board, and it's, you know, it's just a board with a bunch of stuff posted to it. A rare card lost, lifeline in peril, and livestock's bane. So we took the lifeline in peril from Mayor Fritz. So there's a bartender with a long losing streak, so we'll accept this job here. And that's a quest with Tifa. And then livestock's bane is Red 13's quest. So we'll take all three of these quests. So we completed the discovery, and we'll head into the bar. And we'll talk to the bartender.
Hey, how you doing?
What?
Hey, mister. You a winner?
Some say.
Awesome. That's good enough for me. The name's Vash, and I could really use your help. Truth is, I bungled a Queen's Blood match. Hard. So, not only did my ego take a licking, but I lost a card near and dear to my heart. What I'm getting at is, think you'd be able to win it back for me?
So Vash is like in his 30s or 40s probably. He's a bartender guy. He's got a little beard, light-skinned dude. And he's just wearing, like, you know, clothes you'd expect to see at a mid-level restaurant. So I'm going to say, what card is it? And we got Tifa with us here.
Moogle one. It's rare, and the one high-value card in my whole deck. It was the only thing getting me through the daily grind. I mean, the bullshit I have to put up with at this job. The fights, the late nights, the drunks, and that slimy bastard. He's solid!
Hey, I get it. I'm a bartender too.
You are? So then you know. You're so tough. I can't do it.
So I'm gonna be a jerk and say, get it back yourself.
Don't you think I would if I could? God! I'm a shit player, don't you get that?
Whatever you say.
Hardcore players are willing to throw down hell a gill for rare cards. Please, I'm begging you, you gotta get it back before that asshole tries to sell it.
Alright, we'll take the job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But first, I gotta make sure I'm putting my baby's fate in the right hands. Mind if we go around?
So so I have to challenge him to Queen's Blood. So I will challenge Vash. And that takes us into the Queen's Blood board. So I will get rid of, I think one of the, Alpha Dunks. So I gotta edit my deck, and I'm gonna get rid of one of the Alpha Dunks, I think. And now I'm gonna begin match.
Give me a holler when you're ready to throw down.
Oh, I gotta talk to him.
All
Oops,
right.
I actually clicked
Ready to
out.
prove you got what it takes to beat that jerk and win back my Chocobo and Moogle card?
Yes, I am. Start the match. This is a good hand, so I'll stick to it. So other guys got 5 in the middle. but I've got 3 on the bottom and 4 on the top, so I am winning currently. And I should be able to, there we go, seal off the bottom row. Alright. So I got 4, he's got 6 in the middle. So I'm gonna end the match here, even though I can play more cards, just because, like, there's really no reason for me to continue going, because I've already won. I got 9 total points to his 6. So I just pass, and I got 3 on my side, then he gets 6 on his, and then I get 5 more to put me at 9, and that ends the match. And then the fire breathes out of the, like, dragon thing holding the thing, because I'm the, like, bowl. Because it's like, you get these little, like, gems. It's like you see in a card game.
Okay, that's the kind of skill I'm talking about. You'll beat Virgil, no problem. That's the guy you gotta play. The one who took my card. He works at the clock tower. Mind kicking his ass for me? And when you're done, come straight back. I'll have a special cocktail waiting with your name on it. Got this great recipe I've been itching to try again.
So, alright, so now we've got to talk to the guy that beat him in the card game, and we'll have to beat him in a card game. So,
let me get this straight.
So, I'm gonna do a decent amount of Queen's Blood because I genuinely enjoy doing it. I did the quest line the last time I played through the game too. Let's see, how do I get to the clock tower?
When I grow up, I'm gonna be.
You know, I thought Tom was something.
So we'll go up this ladder here. There's lots of ways to get around town, right? So we gotta keep going up.
So, what's new with you?
Actually, we want to go this way, I think. It says I'm only 60 meters away, so...
I heard this avalanche is...
Need something for the kids?
So we go up to the clock tower. So we talk to this
Care for
guy.
a match? We're here for the card you took from the bartender.
Ah, the card. So Vash has resorted to this, hiring people to win his games for him.
So Virgil's a light-skinned guy in like a police
Fine,
suit
but
kind of
word
thing.
Warning, I'm not a pushover like some folks.
He's got like a green jacket, like a blue hat. He's clean-shaven, white gloves, shirt and tie underneath his like police coat that has like, you know, gold buttons and stuff on it. So we're gonna challenge him to a match. He's a rank 2 player actually. So, and then we'll begin the match. So he's a little bit harder. So select cards you wish to mulligan. I'll mulligan the sweeper. I actually should have mulliganed the other thing, but it's okay. So he's using cards that, he's using cards that, buff his own cards and make them worth more. I'm in a pickle. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I could win this, so I might restart. The starter deck is not very good. Once you start adding cards, it becomes easier. So alright, so I actually do need to continue playing cards, though, because I'm actually behind. Or, well, I was tied with him. So now I'm up 4 to, and I'm up 11 to 6, and I'll just play the last card because why not? So I get 4 to my side, he gets 6 to his side, and then I get 7 more chips to my side, so I win the match 11 to 6.
Ah, damn. I really lost? It was one hell of a match, though. Am I right? You and I are definitely gonna have to play again sometime. But, not today. Gotta run.
Hold it. Aren't we forgetting something?
Right, the card. The one I won off Vash, right? Oh, shoot. Which card was that again? Oh, crap, I remember. The Chocobo and Moogle one. So this is kinda awkward, but I don't have it anymore.
Is that so?
No, seriously, I flipped it. I was on my last gill, so I had to sell it to a card collector. A guy named Thorin. He runs this card shop outside of town. Maybe check with him?
A Merc's job is never done. Am I right?
So now we gotta go outside town, and we have to check in with this card shop guy.
Need something for the kids? How about...
Since we're questing with Tifa, I'll put her in the party. Drop Barrett. Try to rotate. Oh, no. Somehow I ended up putting Aerith in the party instead. So I'll keep Red since he's new to our team for this chapter. So we go through the...
I am Baron Kylegate, and I
So we're gonna have to head out of town here. Aha, here we go.
Hey, Dad, have you heard of Queen's Blood?
The monster
No.
advisory level?
So I'm gonna call for Pico because we love Pico. Pico is our... Oh, and Red 13 actually rides on top of the Chocobo. It's absolutely hilarious. He like sits with like cross-legged, and it's funny because, you know, he's like a canine. So yeah, it's very hilarious. Like, that was one of the things that people were wondering when the game came out, was like, how would they do that? And it is absolutely hilarious. He like leans forward on the Chocobo and like holds on for dear life with all of his paws. So we're heading up towards this card shop, which is like north along the coast. So, oh, we've got an owl. So we're gonna follow him because, so like my goal is like if I run into something from Chadley that's close, I will do it. But I'm not going to like, so Expedition 4, the Grass Wastes Life Spring. So like, I guess there is like a specific order you can do this stuff, but alright. So then the Life Spring emits this stuff, and it says that I did some of it, and then like the bar that has all the dots for different stuff for Chadley fills up a little bit more, and he's gonna talk to us now.
Cloud, by analyzing the LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an Old Republic transmitter chip. This chip likely contains an exceptionally rare formula. I recommend searching for it.
Excavation Intel 1, Bygone Settlement. And it's down the road. We passed by it actually on the way to the swamp. So I'll do that either in this video or the next one. It's like I do want to show off at least every like dimension of his data, even if we don't do all of it in every region. Oh, and here we go.
Alert! Alert!
So
Dangerous being detected in your vicinity. Please ensure you are prepared before engaging. My sensors are picking up some understandable confusion. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cloud. I am your personal monster assessment instrument. But since that's a mouthful, you can call me Mai. Chadley programmed me to assist you by providing detailed analyses of the fiends you encounter. I hope I can be of service to you in the many battles ahead. With that out of the way, I'm picking up unusual fiend activity nearby. To procure the biological data that we require, you'll need to complete specific objectives during combat. But don't worry, because I'll be here to help you succeed. Good luck.
So Mai is like an AI. The fiends that Chadley wishes to analyze can be found in various locations throughout the world. Defeating these unique beasts will fulfill certain battle objectives, will unlock new trials in the combat simulator.
Fiends roam this place.
Rare Mandragora variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. It may look like nothing more than a wriggling plant, but don't be fooled. Mandragora roots are capable of functioning as legs, allowing them to actively
These are
as they shift throughout the day.
mandrakes. So scan them. There's a rare Mandragora variant that grew nearby the Life Spring. Extremely timid, it will panic even if less slightest tremor. Exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it. Inflicting enough damage will cause it to nap, but hitting it with powerful offensive abilities. Alright. Prevent the enemies from using quick nap.
Wonder what this variant might taste like. Further research may prove beneficial when the chocobo is in activity. For the sake of your feathered friends,
Targeting Cloud.
I believe in you.
One of the... We'll have Tifa use a Phoenix down on Cloud since he got knocked out.
It's over.
No one cares for you.
So we got 3 objectives. One is to stagger an enemy. One is to beat the enemies in 90 seconds, like we have a timer. And then one is to prevent it from using this certain ability called Quick Nap. And since we did all 3, not only completed the mission,
We've accrued a lot of great data. Thanks to you.
and then it'll show like check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, and then you get a little bit more. You get more like team party EXP points for completing the objectives. So if you're trying to like 100% the game and you get max out everyone's folio, you have to make sure that you do all of his data, because we'll get more points when Yuffie joins us later in the game for our party, and then certain bosses and stuff will give you points. But other than that, you get points by you get team EXP by completing Chadley's data. Okay, so we found Thorin's shop. It's like literally just like a wooden, one-story, one-room, like large cabin kind of place. And we walk in, and it's got all kind of decorations. It's got a table with Queen's blood on it, and he's got like cabinets and stuff like that, and a table. So we're gonna talk to him. Thorin is like a.
You folks buying or selling?
Yeah, he looks like he's in his 40s, maybe.
Moogle card.
Of course you are. Hate to break it to you, but ain't no way.
He's got a smock, a blue shirt, tan pants.
Not to some dabbler who fancies himself a collector.
Black hair and lighter skin.
Tell you what, you beat me, and that card is all yours.
Now Cloud and I are gonna have to fight Thorin.
Game?
I'm gonna purchase cards from him first, actually. I'm not. So I bought 2 booster packs, and then I bought the Titan card. So I'm gonna leave for the moment.
Thank you.
Because I'm gonna update my deck. I'm gonna get rid of the I'm gonna get rid of the magic pot. I've never found much use for it. I know that it does have an. I know it does have an impact in some modes of play, but I'm gonna get rid of the Alpha Dunk. The Mandragora. I'm gonna add that into my deck as well. So, the Toxarat can, like, weaken other opponent's cards. So I'm gonna add one of that in as well. So now that I've edited my deck, I'm gonna challenge him to a match.
Only one way to get that Chocobo and Moogle card back. Beat me fair and square.
So I'm I'm gonna challenge him to a game, and it's got the little side quest thing next
Bust
to it.
out those cards, boy.
So, and now this time it says there's a reward, the Chocobo and Moogle card. That card's really good. I use it. I used it for pretty much the whole game the last time I played through this game. I'm gonna mulligan the Sweeper and the Moo, I guess. You want to start off with smaller cards that, oh no. I think I might have to restart this one again. Actually, yeah, he's beating me. I'm at 13. I'll be at 6, and he'll be at 13. I'll just play. I got all a bunch of ones. So one way you can help buff your score is quickly get a level 3 space right along the back line, and then once you draw your level 3 cards that are worth a lot of points, you can play it, and then it'll just drop 6 points right into your thing. So Alright, actually, so I could end this right here, but I'm going to play more cards because since he beat me last round, I want to have more than him in every lane, which I now have. And he ran out of spaces. I just outmaneuvered him, just like how he outmaneuvered me the first time. So I'll pass, and all the points are mine, so he actually gets 0, so I get 3, 6, and 7, so I get 16? Yeah, 16 to 0. So we got the Chocobo and Moogle
You've got
card.
some serious skills, son. Joke's on me for thinking otherwise. Deal's a deal. Here's your card. But next time you go up against me, I'll be bringing my A game.
now we gotta head back and talk to the bartender. Can I fast travel? I don't think I can. Actually, I might be able to. Oh, yep, I can fast travel to the town, so I don't need to wander around. That's a really nice feature. So now I'm back in town. And,
Reactors are terrible for nearby.
so I go up through here.
Those Shiver helicopters scared a whole horde of rats out of my day. Oh, yeah, it's good times.
And then I head...
Troopers, what?
I hope everything goes well.
Oh, there's all these little markers on the map.
And don't forget to smile. Make sure you stay
And,
on beat.
so it can be a little visually confusing. And especially when you have more than one of the same marker. So we're gonna talk to Vash.
You got my baby back! To be honest, this isn't the first card I've lost. And considering just how many I've lost, one this rare is definitely wasted on me. Here. It's probably better off with you.
Really?
But only until I've gotten good enough to win it back. Whew. That's a weight off my mind. Right, enough of that. How about I fix you two your drinks? So, this guy moved here recently from Midgar, left after the Sector 7 tragedy. You know how it is. Anyway, he kept raving about this incredible cocktail served at a famous bar in the Undercity. Seventh Heaven. Don't know if you heard of the joint. They called it the Cosmo Canyon. Pretty, don't you think?
So he makes him the
Go
same,
on.
makes
Drink up.
Cloud and Tifa the version of the same drink that Tifa made Cloud back in Chapter 3 in Remake. You know, it's a red drink and a couple of, wine glasses.
That was just what I needed.
Knew you'd like it. Although, apparently, my version pales in comparison to the Undercity original. So much so, the guy flat out refuses to order it again.
Pinch of salt. That'll give it the kick it needs. Trust me.
Salt, huh? Hey, that's pretty clever. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Wait, don't tell me. You're the one who invented the Cosmo Canyon, aren't you? You're that Seventh Heaven bartender.
Not today, but someday soon. When we do open up a new place, swing by. I'll make you a Cosmo Canyon myself.
Okay, but I'm holding you to that. I'll be there opening night with bells on. Promise.
Your relationship with Tifa has changed. Your relationship with Tifa has deepened. 10 EXP gained, more party EXP. So, the little, smiley face above Tifa is now a little bit closer to being an actual smiley face. It starts off as like a flat, expressionless thing.
Have you heard of the
Reactors are terrible for nearby.
So we're gonna head out and try and explore the one other part of the Grasslands that we haven't seen yet, and this is the part that that will incorporate the other quest, the one that we're doing with Barrett. So we're gonna head down the road. It actually does take us to the highway, but we're not gonna go onto the highway itself. We're going out. We're in a rocky part. This is the edge of the Midgar part of the Grasslands. So there's lots of pipes all over, and the ground is totally dry and devoid of life. So we see one of the Remnawave towers. So I guess we'll activate that. And when you go to the towers, they're usually defended by fiends. Actually, always defended by fiends. So you just have to do a regular one regular battle against a reasonably tough group of enemies. So in this case, you've got like an ostrich-looking thing and a couple of wolves.
Watch yourself.
We're up. Take it over. Let's do this.
Oh, and I got a synergy ability ready. Or not. Okay. Using ATB commands marked with a filled-in box will grant character synergy. When two characters share enough synergy, you can activate their synergy abilities. These abilities not only deal tremendous damage, they also apply unique buffs such as increasing limit break limit, granting unlimited MP, or extending the duration of enemies' stagger. Note that when you use them, you have to make they increase the synergy cost each time you use them, so you can't just spam using one. Oh, we need multiple. Okay. Oh, well, we ended the battle before we could use the synergy ability. But maybe when I'm doing a battle that will take longer, then we can use one. So we climb up the tower. And there's like some birds on it. We're going up ladders. And it shoots the waves in the air. And it unveils a few more of Chadley's intel locations. So we've done like we've done like 6 pieces of intel for him in this region. And we can always go back and redo quests. So if I find that things are dragging too long, I mean, I might just come back and redo these in like a side video. But, you know, I still do want to emphasize that a big portion of this game is exploration, but I also don't want to make it boring. Because, you know, I've just started out, so my hope is that if you like my content, you'll recommend it to others, and, oh, a new type of intel, so that I
Hey,
can
Cloud, do you notice any sparkling minerals nearby?
So there's like a sparkling orange rock kind of coming out of the ground.
These are known as guide stones, crystals that direct travelers to shrines to the divine. The stones emit light when they shatter, producing an illuminated path. If ever you're lost, try smashing one. Following the light should lead you to a sanctuary set to honor the tutelary deity of a given region. The shrines contain untold divine knowledge, slumbering within massive crystals. I can use this knowledge to strengthen your summoning materia, so I encourage you to seek out said sanctuaries.
So, I kick it over with the chocobo.
The Grasslands are home to Titan sanctuaries. In the Age of Myths, when Titan rose from his subterranean prison, he created a massive earthquake. Thus did a vast swath of land rise from the sea, becoming the Grasslands.
We follow the thing, and we're in Divine Intel 3. Sanctuaries contain the crystallized knowledge of summons, which will strengthen summoning materia. The pathway to a sanctuary is lighted with guide stones. Break one to release a light that will lead you to the sanctuary. So I actually am going to try to get as many of these as I can, because these actually will help me get the summons in the game, which, you know, you want to put on your team. Because unlike in Remake, we're going to have a fairly large party in this game, so it's annoying, and you're going to want to have summons on all of them. So it's like a carved rock face pattern thing, you know, that comes out, and it lights up with a different color because Titan's color is like earthy. It's like kind of like a golden brown. So we're gonna scan it with Chadley's device.
This is positively incredible, Cloud. I can't recall ever seeing a crystal of this caliber before. To think the secrets of the divine dwell within. I cannot wait to see what sort of intel our analysis will yield. You'll need to synchronize with the crystal before I can extract data on the deiform entity. I'm counting on you.
So it says, examining a summon crystal, reveal the memory matrix. A series of points will appear in order, and you must memorize their positions and necessary timing. The points will then disappear, and you must make inputs in the correct times to replicate the matrix. If you succeed, you will weaken the summon in its combat trial and strengthen it to the corresponding material. So, like, this is the kind of minigame that I would just say is just inaccessible for anyone under a certain amount of vision. Because you have to see basically, there's a circle, so I'm going to attempt to analyze the Titan crystal, and then I'll describe what this minigame is. And, so, you know, Cloud scanning the pedestal at the foot of this thing, and there's like an image of Titan in the middle, and then there's like a circle that goes around. And then there's there's the button symbols, but they all sound the same. So whether it's X, circle, triangle, or square, there isn't like a different cue for them. It's like the same for every symbol. And you have to be able to follow a piece of light as it goes around the circle and time it up perfectly. But when you hit commence, the symbols disappear. So you have to memorize exactly where they're at and time it properly. So it's just like, it's a complete visual minigame. If you can't see very well or at all, you just wouldn't really be able to do this. It'd be impossible unless someone was like sitting next to you telling you what to do. So I'm gonna hit commence, and it says commencing, commencing, commencing. Synchronization failed because I clicked it one too many times, and it goes back and shows me exactly where they are again. So I'm gonna try again. I failed again. And like when you get to the end, like when you're doing Odin at the very end of the game, there's like you're doing like 8 or 10 of these, and they're all different buttons. So, you know, this one is just 4 X's in different spots. And it goes around, and then it lights up a little bit. It says synchronization complete. Titan pumps his fists together. It says, and he disappears, and it says data successfully extracted. It says Divine Intel 3 complete. I get a little bit of party EXP, and then Chadley will talk to me.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
So we're going to get back on Pico here, and we're going to continue working on this side quest. I don't want this video to go over an hour, and it's already at about 48 minutes. So we'll probably finish the side quest in the next video, and then I'll do one other quest, which is like the phenomenal data, which is part of Chadley's data, but it actually has like story content behind it. So it's more interesting than just like wandering from tower to tower or sanctuary to sanctuary or just fighting these fiends. And then after I do both of those, we will we'll head towards the swamp. So right now we're going along this cliffside because we're trying to go to this maintenance center for the Mako pipe. We've got the owl, so there's a sanctuary nearby. We see Shinra boxes because we're in the Shinra facility. And then
the warehouse the mayor was talking about. Place looks fresh out of Merc's to me.
Did someone say Merc?
I know you.
It's
You're
Kyrie.
that 75 chick who was shitting on Avalanche.
Is that Cloud? But I was sure this wasn't your turf.
Don't tell me. You're the Merc the mayor hired?
Kyrie doesn't work for free. Or cheap.
How either of you get any work is a mystery to me. We're here on behalf of the mayor.
Making fun of both
Man
of
wants a
them.
progress report.
Yes, progress is what I've been making. And I'm just dying to tell him all about it. But the thing is, I haven't actually, done anything. I need more parts. Wouldn't it be fun if we looked for them together?
Hell no.
I could really use a guiding hand from a vet in the industry. Like you. I swear I'll do anything.
Anything? Fine. I'll help. If you stop calling yourself a Merc.
You, sir, have a deal. Okay, so these are the parts that I need. More would probably be better, but that number there's the bare minimum. So, any questions?
Where are the parts?
You can probably find them in scrap heaps somewhere nearby. I mean, I know you can.
Oh, let's do this. So we're gonna have to use Pico to find them.
I thought you were coming with us.
No, I need to stay here and look for screws and bolts.
So she's the same character she was before. She asks you to help, volunteers then to help, then comes up with an excuse to do nothing and have Cloud and Steve do all of the work. So when Pico or any of the other Chocobos find stuff in the region, it's normally a blue exclamation point or question mark. However, when you are searching for stuff that is for a quest, it'll be a red marker. So I have to find these pieces of scrap. So you run around until the Chocobo detects something, basically. So yeah, I know, like this, and you know, unfortunately, this is like kind of a rocky, difficult area to get around. So. Oh, and I found something. It says you have found a slab of rusted soap and a toxic rat, so
brace yourself.
So since we ran into enemies, we automatically dismounted.
That's that. That'll do.
And one of the cool things about when you're doing certain side quests is that you'll actually have a different battle theme when you're doing them. The most popular ones is introduced in a side quest in the next region, the Junon region, and I'll be sure to do that side quest so that you'll all be able to hear that song. So we're looking for pieces. We need 2 more pieces of scrap to help her out. And we might not find them before the end of this video, but I'll do a reminder of what's going on. Oh, we found another one. Contained 2 corroded nails. Oh, and there's marks on the map. Yes, that's right. So I'm gonna head towards those. And when you do the minimum for the side quest, you get one scene, but when you do everything, you get another scene. So like that's another thing, is also like the quality of the job that Cloud does will impress or not impress the you know, the people that give the job, right? So, you know, if you do a really good job, they'll be really impressed, and if you do like a mediocre job, they'll be like, well, thanks, I guess you did the minimum of what I asked of you. So we're gonna fast travel up there, back up to the Mako pipeline because I want to be up on the cliff to get something. We're gonna go past the we're gonna go past the facility, and here's another one of the scrap piles. And it looks like there's one more. So I'll just get all of them. And there's no point in not just doing a good job, right? We can go back, talk to Kyrie, tell her that she actually needs to now do her job, that she promised the mayor she'd do, and then...
Did you find what we need?
Alright. So it says fulfill request, and I've got 3 stars because I got, like, the maximum
Holy
stuff.
mother of scrap metal! Way to go, guys! When we're finished, that pipe will be good as new. I bet we could even charge extra. Now then, follow me, would you? Let's not keep my money. I mean, the pipe. Waiting.
Alright, now she's gonna run down.
Grandma didn't send you out here to find me, did she?
I think it's good. I thought I accidentally may have skewed the...
As if she did, I'm not going back. I'm sick of her treating me like a little kid, never letting me join her on a job. So I packed up and hit the road. Now I'm out here making my fortune. I can't wait to rub my success in her smug face.
So you remember her grandma is Mireille, the angel of the slum?
That's it.
We need to scan these things for Chadley. But, you know, that's not a big deal. It's not as time-consuming as all of his data.
I think I'm all warmed up. Okay, shall we?
So we're gonna keep following Kyrie down to the pipe. And we're gonna want to make sure that our characters are healed, because whenever you do a quest out in the field, there's almost always at least a mini-boss fight, if nothing else. So we run over to the pipe, and we can see that there's a break in it. It's a huge pipe, but there's Mako streaming out, and that's, you know, limiting the amount of Mako that's going to come out. And you know, with any break, if you don't fix it, it's just going to get worse. So...
Well, here we are.
And you're sure that you can fix this?
Huh. You shouldn't underestimate an Undercity girl. I can spin garbage into gold, and will.
So, and then all of a sudden these weird mushroom-looking things that have, like, multiple mouths
Stay back.
just showed up. So we're gonna scan. We're gonna assess this thing.
I got your number.
This is a Noxicap. It's like a blue mushroom that has like multiple like mouths with fangs on it. It says fungal creatures that mutated due to Mako exposure. They spew highly poisonous spores to weaken enemies, and they turn said foes into new parasitic hosts. So like Cloud's currently silenced and
Let's switch it up.
and poisoned. Unfortunately, this is a status ailment boss, so I'll just have to use Tifa's like physical attacks, Cloud's physical skills, which is fine.
Take the lead.
Oh, stepping. I got it. Not enough. You're done.
You staggered it, take it out.
That was a tough bastard.
Mako probably mutated on it.
Look at Mr. Know-It-All. Okay, that ought to do it. Mission accomplished. And my reward secured. Let's go and grab a drink. Celebrate the birth of our great mercenary union.
Forget our deal already?
Come on, fellow Merc. With my brains and your brawn, we could clean up.
I'm not your fellow anything.
Stop being such a tight ass. The point is, I can help you. I can talk you up.
Please don't.
And then we got 2 more of these things that showed up.
Since you're the only Merc in town, guess this one's all yours.
Get back here!
And then she runs off.
It's on you.
We gotta switch it up.
Ready when you are. Had enough? Keep it together. Hang back. No, now.
Staggered it.
Take it from here.
Don't give up. There! Come on, head up!
And I mastered dive kick with Tifa.
Not throwing it at you.
See.
So I'm gonna use Stardust Ray with Red.
Heavens,
He summons a bunch of like red lasers and they do a bunch of damage. And we take it out.
What are we gonna do about the kid?
Nothing. Forget her. Repairs are done. Let's go see Fritz.
So, unlike the last game where they automatically take you to your thing, since you could be anywhere in the world when you complete a quest, I'm just gonna do this because I don't want the screen to be all red. Actually, never mind. It's not a big deal. So now I'll fast travel back to town and we'll talk to the mayor, and then that'll be all for this video. In the next video, we'll do the phenomenal intel, and then we'll head down to the swamp and face the Midgars River.
The monster advisory level.
Alright, so we talked to the mayor.
There you are. I heard everything from the Merc herself. She told me how you helped with the pipeline repairs. And sure enough, thanks to you, the Mako is flowing again. We're in your debt.
Where's your Merc now?
I'm not sure. She left just as soon as I paid. For another job, perhaps. Guess that's what fame buys you. Plenty of work and never enough time in between.
Sounds like you still got competition, Merc.
Before you run off, she set this aside for you. Insisted that her fellow Mercs be compensated.
Level up. Relationship with Barrett has changed. I got some EXP, party EXP. My character's all leveled up. I think I'm gonna go stay at Broden's Inn because that'll heal my party. And then after that, we'll be done with this video for the time being. We will definitely come back and do Broden's quests, because Broden's story definitely ties into the theme of this channel.
Is believed to have taken shelter in Calm. Security forces
So we're gonna
Hello, welcome to the inn at Calm.
rest here. In the old games, they would have charged you money for that, but that's not really the way they do things in this game. So HP and MP fully healed, and we're gonna save now. If I want to get Broden's quest, I'm gonna have to complete the other 2 quests in this region, which will probably take me another 45 minutes. So I will definitely do a video where I finish the quests in the Grasslands, but I won't necessarily do it right now. So thank you so much for joining us for another video of exploration. This was our exploration and questing segment on the Grasslands. So we'll do a little bit more of Chadley's data at the start of the next video, and then after that, we should be sufficiently leveled up to, hopefully attempt the boss and do fine. If not, we'll have to grind a little bit more. But that's all. So thank you so much for joining us for another trip into the world of Final Fantasy VII with FF7 Rebirth, and we will be back soon with another video as we wrap up the first visit to the Grasslands. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with others if you think they might enjoy and you think they might enjoy this content, or they want to experience, Final Fantasy VII or other RPGs and whatnot. And, otherwise, that's all I've got. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in and watching, listening, or however you choose to consume this content. So have a wonderful day.